What's going on, everyone? DSP here, and I just want to, since it is the end of the series of videos, I just do want to apologize to everyone today for what happened with the Dead Space 2 fan appreciation matches. I did my best working with PSN and all of its limitations, and trying to, and by the way, if my hair's all fucked up or whatever, I don't care. I didn't plan on making this video. I didn't know, it was going to go like this, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, the bottom line is, all day, like I said, from 2 to 5, and then later on from 6 to 9, I was trying to play Dead Space 2 with the fans. And I'd probably say I got 6 decent sessions in with maybe 3 to 4 fans. As I had said on the forums earlier today, at the KingofHate.com forums, by the way, the game unfortunately only lets you play with, say, 3 people at a time in a party. Then you go into online matchmaking, and then if there are empty spaces in the 8-player matchmaking, then you can try to invite other people. But unfortunately, I couldn't really get big rooms going with the fans. It was only a handful of fans here or there. Like I said, I did get to play with some people, but the problem was the matches kept dropping. I have to say, and you've seen it in the videos, because I recorded it, I'm going to put it up. This is what really happened. 3 to 4 times when I had rooms of fans going, the whole thing just drops out. And unfortunately, I couldn't remember the name of every person. Some of them I tried to reinvite, some of them I just couldn't remember, and some of them, I did reinvite and they didn't rejoin, maybe because they just couldn't get in. I don't know what was going on. But what I did learn about, at least for Dead Space 2, I don't know if it's going to be like this for Killzone 3 on Thursday, but at least for Dead Space 2, the people didn't have to be my friend for me to invite them to the game, but they had to have sent me a friend request. What happens is then, when you say invite friends, it actually brings up the list of not only people who you've accepted, but also everyone who sent you a friend invite, and you can invite them through there. So the good news is, it's not a problem with me having to add friends and delete friends. The bad news here, though, is that it's very hard for me. Like, for example, right now, I have about 100, invites in my inbox, and obviously, that's not, on Thursday, since I'm making a new nickname for Killzone 3, just like I did for Dead Space 2, it's not going to be a problem. But over the course of the day, I forgot, gee, who did I play with? Gee, who did I invite? Who didn't I invite yet? At what time did this friend request come? I have no freaking idea, and therefore I don't know if this was someone who wanted to play at 3 o'clock, but now it's 7 o'clock, maybe they're not available. It was very frustrating trying to get it to work. The whole matchmaking process with PSN is awful, and I've said it before. It's just, Sony should have benchmarked the Xbox 360. When the Xbox 360 came out, they should have said, okay, here's what they're doing. Let's compare our product to their product, compare the performance, and then at least make sure that our product is as good as theirs. Maybe if we can find some ways to surpass it, that's even better, but it should at least be as good. And instead, Sony took the extra year, before they released the PS3, and they did absolutely nothing with it. They did nothing quality with it to make the online experience better. The online experience is still fucking garbage. So, number one, I apologize that unfortunately I couldn't make bigger rooms for Dead Space 2, but that's just the way that it works. That's the way that they programmed the game. Number two, I apologize that there's no way to make a private match in Dead Space 2, because then at least we could have all fans in the room playing together. Unfortunately, that's not possible with the game. And number three, I have to apologize that PSN sucks and kept dropping us, because I don't know how to avoid that. I don't know, I played Crysis 2 all day yesterday, didn't have those kinds of problems. Today it's happening multiple times over the course of the day. It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. It's not acceptable. And again, I really hate PSN's online experience. It's shitty. And people say, you get what you pay for? Well, number one, I'm a PS Plus member, so I do pay for it. And number two, I would pay for a service that actually fucking works. So, yeah, sure, I'm not paying anything. That doesn't mean I don't have the right to complain or voice my opinion. Your product, Sony, is not as good as Microsoft's, and you wonder, why people naysay, or why people, for PS3. It's funny, when I went to GameStop last week, well, not last week, the week before, and they asked me, what console do you want this game for? And I said, Xbox 360. They said, well, no kidding, because you actually want to play it online, don't you? And I said, yeah, actually, that's true. All of my friends who play games online have Xbox 360s. None of them play on PS3. And the people at that GameStop actually said, at least at that store, their experience is any cross-platform games where there's going to be online play, people 99% of the time buy it for Xbox 360 because of stupid issues like this People would rather pay a little bit each year to get a working online system that's easy to matchmake, it's easy to get matches going, you don't drop every 5 seconds, and you know, Sony, they're just, I feel bad because I wanted the experience to be better for people, and I don't know what people are saying, but I feel bad myself that I couldn't do better, basically, and have more matches and have more stable matches, and I mean, the time's up, it's 9 o'clock, so that's what it is. What I can say is hopefully things will be better for Killzone on Thursday. Again, we're going to do the same thing on my forums on thekingofhate.com. I will create a thread on Thursday before 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will have the new nickname that I will create on PSN for the Killzone matches, and all you need to do is send me a friend invite, and I will try to get you into one of those matches. The good news is Killzone is 24 player at the same time, so hopefully I can get a shit ton of people in there playing. That would be great. And if you also, another thing, since Killzone has such big rooms, if, let's say if I invite you to the match and you get in and you say, oh shit, well I have 3 friends that also would want to play, invite them. Let's get the rooms full as soon as possible, rather than me inviting 23 people manually and then, oh, well 5 of them are empty spots, no one joined or they weren't paying attention, now I gotta go invite 5 more people. It's gonna take forever, so. Alright, so that's it. I enjoyed the matches. I had a lot of fun playing Dead Space 2 today. I love the online play of this game. I think it's really original and interesting. The graphics are good. It's scary, but it's fun at the same time. It's really fun to play as both sides. But PSN sucks. And because of that, you know, lots of matches dropped. I couldn't play as much as I wanted. I apologize. Alright? So I'm DSP. I'll see you guys later. Remember, tomorrow, well, Wednesday, let me say, because I don't know when this video is going to go up, honestly. WWE All-Stars from 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bulletstorm from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursday, Killzone 3 all day. Friday, Homefront all day. Alright, see you guys later.